Alright, so today we're going to take a look at weight transfer in the golf swing, alright? And we have the fortune right now of using the About Golf dynamic weight transfer system here, the Weight Right Pro. And what this is going to allow us to see is how weight is moving back and forth, toe to heel, and also on a rotational motion. So when we think about weight transfer, there's an often tendency to think of it as being a lateral motion. So if I'm moving laterally, the force plate is actually picking up this motion, moving laterally as I move left to right. However, in the golf swing, we're not moving necessarily left to right, we're moving around a center point. Because we're making that rotation, instead of the line of force being linear, it's actually at a little bit of an angle, about a 15-degree angle to the right of my center line. So when I swing to hit a golf shot, I'm actually swinging inside my center and then out through my center. And if I do that correctly, I will achieve a two-tone golf swing. So when we have a student and we try to get them to feel the appropriate amount of weight transfer in the swing, the first drill I like to do is just to kind of swing my arms like an elephant swinging its trunk, and I try to draw the line, draw the red dot up and down the green line. So inside, outside, back, and through. Another way of illustrating that turning sensation is to take a heavy ball. This is a 6-pound medicine ball here. I'm going to hold this in front of my body like this, and I'm going to give my arms a little bit of a twist. And that twisting motion is going to set my left shoulder high, my right shoulder low, very similar to what I would have in a golf swing. And then from there, I'm simply rotating back and through. Again, trying to feel that two-tone swing. So next part of the drill, we take a heavy bar. This is about a 20-pound ding iron, and we actually take this up over the shoulders. And this is going to further kind of illustrate the feeling of rotation in the swing. So what we want to do now is make the same rotation back and through, and we're going to try to again. So in this photo here, we see a skater making a hard left-hand turn, and from the photo you can clearly see that the skater's center of mass is way over this side, but because they're creating that torque, their center of gravity, or their center of force, is on that right foot. So this is kind of what we get in the golf swing when we make that momentary exchange between the takeaway and the downswing. Alright, so the final element now is where we put the golf club in the hand and we actually feel a golf swing that kind of incorporates that two-tone motion. Okay? Now the one interesting thing, when you talk about a golf swing, we're really almost not trying to hear the first tone on the way back. So we want to have a feeling of not necessarily this, but we want to feel like we're loading when we're getting a good full turn and a good load. And then when I accelerate to my left side, that's when I'm going to hear that tone. So it's not, I'm not going like this to get the tone. I'm not shifting off my center. What I'm doing is I'm rotating and getting set. Now when I change directions, that's when I'm getting that tone. Watch again. So you're not hearing any sound right here. You are, however, hearing the sound as I accelerate left to right. Okay? So we're actually creating an opposing force to generate that tone. So when I go to hit a golf shot, I'm actually getting the opposing force to initiate my downswing like this. Okay? And that's how we use the weight transfer machine to illustrate a good weight transfer in the golf swing. Thanks for watching.